Hi, I'm Penny Sue Donnelly, and this is my introductory biography. I prefer to be called Penny Sue. A lot of people don't do that. I'm not really sure why, except that it must be a little uncommon. My preferred activities, I threw this one in for free. They're hiking and photography, especially when I can do them at the same time. I received my undergraduate degree from the University of Texas in Austin. And I got a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education with a minor in Early Childhood. And right now I am seeking a master's degree in education in TESOL. I live in Waco, Texas. I taught public school for 16 and a half years, mostly upper elementary, and I homeschooled 2 children through middle school. Right now in Waco, I teach at Kendrick Elementary as a reading interventionist. I do this part-time while I'm in grad school, and my goal is to graduate at the end of the summer semester of this summer, 2021. I'd like to stay in Waco and teach ESL. Right now, my school does not have an ESL program. ELLs are just put into the regular classroom, and their teachers are supposed to have ESL certification. And so I would really love for our school to have a program, because right now my school is about 85% Spanish speaking. So I'm not really sure what the future holds for me next year. But I'd also like to become fluent in Spanish. That would really help me with this particular school's population. So my favorites of food, my favorite food is Tex-Mex, and I put my favorite restaurants in there. You may not be familiar with Chuy's. But those 2 are great Tex-Mex restaurants. I like to watch crime shows. I like to see justice served, and I like to watch NFL football games. And my favorite movie is actually a set of trilogies, so it's actually 6 movies. It's the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogies. I could watch them over and over, which makes my husband crazy. So other favorites I don't really have a favorite song. But when I was young, my mother told me I would sing Away in a Manger over and over again, and she said she must have heard it hundreds of times, so I guess that's as close as I have to a favorite song. And then as far as animals go, I like all animals, but most of them I like from a distance, especially birds. I like to look at them, but I don't like them. And bears, we saw several bears while we were stationed in Alaska. But my favorite animals are my dogs. I have 2, a Yorkie and an Australian Shepherd mix, and I'm quite fond of them. And I don't read nonfiction. I mean much, especially when I have a real heavy reading load in grad school. I do like historical fiction. I like fantasy, but my favorite series is by Tony Hillerman, who writes mysteries that are set on the Navajo reservation. I really like those. And then as far as a quote goes, I have several because I really love to collect quotes and use them for all sorts of things. So, of course, I took a quote from The Lord of the Rings, and Samwise Gamgee says, "There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for." So I like that one, and then I put 3 other ones in there that I really like. But I have a lot of quotes. They're a lot of fun for me, and I often use them in my writing. So that's me. I will say I'm a little nervous about this class. It seems to be a little intense, and the whole statistics thing has really got me thrown for a loop, but I'm looking forward to it, and I hope I'll learn a lot. I'll see you on the discussion board. Thanks.